24-5 on their home floor. It'll be the Clippers that control the opening.
That he treats his walkthroughs as practices, so they can always get their work done.
Zubac gets the scoring started tonight. Got a back-to-back, home last night against Golden State, on the road tonight against the Suns in the week before the All-Star break is Terrence Mann, who has been electrifying this year.
Conversely, the Clippers attacking Ayton in screen and roll, having success.
Ayton having trouble down below. This is Jackson up with it. Nice pass. Coffey with a finish. And the Clippers get out and run. They get the turnover, turn it into an easy bucket.
Going right back to that play.
To Zubac and a foul. He throws it down and one. As he checks the great assist man in Chris Paul, who finds Bridges, and that's where Bridges' game has really improved, Coach. Had 40 assists in their game on Saturday. 40 assists and only 7 turnovers. They force a turnover here. Paul gets it organized. Here's Booker behind the back. Bridges, a two-handed jam. What a beautiful break for the Phoenix Suns. He's been playing great. He's been asked to carry a heavy burden, minus George and Leonard. That's another 3 down. Nicholas Batum hits again. Ayton giving it up. Boy, he had man on him. Looked like that was an easy 2 for Ayton. Booker, the floater, gets the 2 anyway. Coffey for 3. Maybe too many passes there for the Clippers.
And I don't know, Grant, what you think, but the Clippers on the break have an advantage and pass up a layup.
Probably had a couple of opportunities. Kennard trying to get loose for his first try. He'll be in the 3-point shooting contest at the All-Star Saturday. And he gets loose, and that is as pure of a stroke as it gets. At home, and a turnover. Kennard into the hands of Booker. Booker behind the back, through the legs, pull up, got it. Woo, that was silky smooth from Devin Booker.
Zubac, I thought, was great at both ends of the floor in that quarter as Holiday drives baseline and throws it up to McGee.
The 2 guys playing in their second game with the Suns and had some practice time. As McGee, little floater is good in the lane. Nicely done. What do you think of the pickups by the Phoenix Suns here in Coffey and Torrey Craig? It's extra pass by Morris, and there is Coffey short. McGee clears it. Aaron Holiday lets a 3 fly, and that one's down. A little wobbly on his leg and still camping in the corner, grabbing at his knee. As McGee, a flurry of moves, a little turnaround is good with the left hand.
Torrey Craig's a defender, a slasher, really a tough guy, and can make a 3 with time. But just to come down and jack it up.
Shooting numbers just took a bath right there in the last 2 possessions. Clippers are out to a good start. Paul, a little mid-range is good. Suns Clippers tonight from Phoenix. Had a good game going here. 6.5 to go in the second, and Nicholas Batum hits another 3. That's his 3rd of the game. Booker with a takeaway and gives it right back. And now Batum is all alone on the other end.
Nobody really had great success against Luka Doncic, but it was part of their game plan.
Yes.
They didn't want him to both score and get assists.
Might have caused a little disturbance. Jackson still looking for his first bucket and finally gets it. Reggie Jackson, Grant, started this game 0 for 8. Finally got one in.
You know, Reggie will keep shooting. Tough shot there on Ayton.
Ayton pushes one in. Playing tough defense right now. Morris gets stuck. Shot clock at 2. Turnaround. Oh, Morris. You know he's on a heater when he's making those.
By the entire Suns team, but by Crowder on Morris, and he still knocks it in.
Chris Paul answers with a jumper on the other end. Jackson crosses over, goes to work, and lays it in. Man, some kind of English. Porter made 2 threes, and now he's got his first one down here in the 3rd. Paul drawing traffic, gets by Zubac. Is this particular week leading up to the All-Star game and the All-Star break? Batum knocks down a 3, that quick catch and release.
Time to kind of ramp things up and finish strong before the extended break now that these players have. Back in the day, we had a few days. We had a long weekend.
And in
Grant, you remember?
1950, that was Grant's first year in the NBA. Man gives it up, and Zubats. Two-handed jam. But this is a team that's right now, Grant sitting in the 8th spot. As Jackson lost the handle, Bridges with the steal and the jam on the other end, the giveaway. Jackson and Booker got a hand on that one. Up ahead, Bridges just flying down the floor, outrunning Marcus Morris, and another easy basket. Clippers almost a turnover. Jackson pulls Ayton back, and a tough shot. My goodness. Put that one next to the Marcus Morris three-pointer. 4-point game. Booker shakes Jackson. No. There's Batum with the rebound. Morris running the floor, lays it in. After that big second quarter. Paul, some handles. Chris Paul, little jump shot, all set up by that terrific handle of his. And now Booker will back it out, 6 to shoot. Booker working on man, goes right by him, and Booker lays it in. Man thought he had help from behind.
Which they've done a little bit more lately. They're going small, no center in the game. And the other interesting thing there is Phoenix will keep a center in the game virtually all the time.
He was hitting those shots with ease there in the first quarter. And speaking of ease, Booker all the way to the rim, no resistance.
Dan, Phoenix already with 50 points in the paint. That's been a trouble area for the Clippers defense anyway. And really
Booker.
A problem tonight.
Breather here at the end of the third. And Payton, that was blocked by Hartenstein. Man on the push. Kennard, nothing there. But he finds Covington, who lays it in.
That's what Coffey did. But yeah, this Suns team has been great in fourth quarters for 2 reasons, I think. Number one, their defense is great.
Holiday trying to run the floor all the way into the hands of Coffey. Unforced error.
Great effort getting back in transition by Coffey.
Kennard got another one.
0 for 6 from 3.
He's got 10 points, 8 assists. And that was good. Hartenstein puts up an air ball, trying to recover it in the air. And now Paul loses the handle. Kennard up ahead to Covington, who fires it down. 2 minutes and change remaining in the third quarter. And here they are within a point. Phoenix with Johnson a 3, set up by Paul.
Don't know why they came that far off. And Chris Paul, even with Hartenstein on him, doesn't really want to drive the ball to the rim.
6 turnover in the quarter there for Phoenix.
Well, we see in the fourth quarter another Ty Lue adjustment. Now they're switching the pick and rolls with Chris Paul, so he can't get into that snake dribble.
Paul finds Johnson, sets his feet. Johnson, no. Booker the rebound. Do it again. Paul this time. That one's good. Chris Paul. Kennard working off the screen from Zubats. Jackson on the cut. Jackson with the reverse.
Great cut there.
Jackson just 7 for 24. A big layup there. He's got 14 now. 1-point game. Paul leaves it for Ayton.
And then Chris Paul just used it to set up the lob to Ayton.
Turnover. Crowder with the pick. Paul leaves it up top for Booker. Back-to-back lobs.
Every time down the floor, miss or make. Not
Zubats.
the case with the Clippers.
Zubats had it knocked out of his hand. Morris now. Shot clock is at 8. Morris a tough 3. Oh, he rattles it home.
Morris, 20 points or more, 5 of the last 7 games here for the Clippers.
Paul patient, gets into it now. He'll put it up. Off the window, it's good.
Now they get the ball back in Chris Paul's hands, and you got to think they're going to get a quality shot.
Gives it up in the corner. Bridges. Oh, that's his spot. Mikal Bridges. That's going to take us to the finish line. Clippers, a valiant effort. Second of a back-to-back after beating the Warriors last night, but it is the Suns who reign again.